evening, everyone. Good evening. Strangely, I usually have to bounce us by the door. Where are we?
The Bell.
The Bell. Oh yeah, the Bell. It's at the Bell. I like it when pubs theme their bar around their name. They do it a lot around me. Our Bell is a haven for campanologists. And our mill has got a water wheel in the corner. Ever since they took the idea on, the Red Lion is just bloody dangerous. So what can I say about me? I hate slow drivers, I really do. Although it does give me a chance to think about how I'm going to kill them at this junction. Ironically, it's usually quite slowly. That is weird. But there is a good thing about slow drivers. They're good cover when I'm curb calling. On the way up here tonight, I saw 3 horses in the road. They're really annoying horses in the road. I think they should follow the same rules. They should be on the road, they should follow the same rules as the rest of us. They should fit seatbelts, and then we wouldn't have to keep slowing down. And they should also get MOTs and pay road tax. Although I wouldn't fancy being the one who had to do the emissions test. Even though it's a job. Of course, in the wrong hands, a car can be a weapon, can't it? Have we got any BMW drivers here by any chance? That's strange, no one else has volunteered all night. That must be a BMW driver. You bastard. Just because you drive a German car, it doesn't mean you have to drive around like a Nazi, does it? I don't mean driving around with your arms sticking out the window saluting.
I stick out the roof.
More like you just like to drive around overtaking everywhere. I've been overtaken by a BMW on a motorway, on an A road, even at the cul-de-sac. And have you heard their tagline? The ultimate driving machine. I don't know about you guys, but I've never seen a single one properly working indicators. I've got a terrible memory. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Terrible memory. I've got a memory like one of those things with holes in it. What do you call them? Goldfish on a skewer. It's so bad that it even affects my sex life. Well, when I'm spending quality alone time, obviously. I haven't got so much of a wank bank up here, it's more of a wank wallet. And the only face that's really ingrained enough on my mind is that of my wife's. Now, don't get me wrong, that's not a bad thing. She's great, but it does make fantasising a little bit pointless. I might as well just have sex with her and save myself the arm. It's so bad that if I do meet someone I like, I've got about 5 minutes worth of fantasy time in my head. It's really fucked up my interview technique. And, I've been thrown out of the local bakery 3 times, but I do have a thing about flowery faps. Girls, why do you like to talk after sex? I don't get it. It takes all of our talking effort to get you into bed in the first place. We don't have any left over afterwards. If you do want to talk after sex, you probably should just be a little bit easier. I sometimes think it'd be nice to be gay, just for the chat-free naps. So, as you know, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last act of our 8-week course. Comedy course, obviously. Unfortunately, the course on linking material doesn't start till next week. Isn't the internet a wonderful thing? Particularly a few years ago, one big internet company took this guy, they did an experiment, they took this guy, they stuck him in a room for a month, and his only link to the outside world was the internet. They'd done a similar thing with the Yellow Pages a few years before, which is probably where they got the idea from. Both experiments were a success. The only difference was the guy with the internet used more tissues. I love the internet and everything to do with it, really. I use Facebook a lot because it allows me to make my life look so much better than the car crash it is. So, for example, the other week I posted, I get woken up by a different beautiful woman every day. I was in hospital that week, recovering from my penis enlargement. It's now visible to the naked eye. I'm quite proud. And when I returned from hospital, I posted, oh, I feel great, I've just donated £5 grand to the local needy. Yeah, I found out my house had been burgled while I was away. And most recently, I've acquired a holiday home. gypsies have moved into my back garden. But like I say, I do like the internet. I'm a real computer nerd. I'm so nerdy that when I went to see 101 Dalmatians when I was a kid, I wondered why there were 96 others. Not going to laugh at the mathematician. That is my only clever joke, ladies and gentlemen. And it just gives me the idea of the audience. You laugh at all wank jokes at the top, you don't get my one clever thing. If you're not going to get my clever jokes, and that was a binary joke, ladies and gentlemen, for future reference, look it up later. If you don't get that stuff, I might as well stop now. I'm Matt Rogers, thank you and good night.